Welcome to Altcoin Daily with Bitcoin Gorilla. Today we're going to be breaking down the altcoin called Flow. So by the end of this video, you're going to understand Flow, fundamental analysis, what kind of services Flow offer, and if it's going to have a rise in demand based on the services in 2022. So if Flow is going to be the best investment for you in 2022. I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. If you end up liking my strategy, because remember, I do not use no indicator in my analysis and I draw my charts from scratch. And the strategy I use was developed by me. So if you end up liking the strategy and my style and want to trade with me, you can come to Makaveli Traders. This is where I trade live with my community, my student. You're going to get trained by me in Zoom for 3 months on how to trade. My name Bitcoin Gorilla comes from my trading style. I'm a high leverage trader. I trade 125x, which means you are going to need a lot of trading training to be able to successfully ride with me on the go. And I going to train you for 3 months. Now, access into Makaveli Traders is only open 3 times in a year: January, May, and October. If you are interested, currently it's closed, but will be opening by 3rd January 2022 when you're going to join the family and learn and then also in you're going to get access to a lot of advantage. It's a one-time payment with a lifetime access. There are 3 types of membership. We have spot traders membership, we have futures traders membership, and staking membership. Is one-time payment. So a lot is awaiting. Just visit the website. I'm going to leave the link to the website under this video so that you go and get more information about Makaveli Traders. Remember, access will be open by 3rd January to join me and trade live with me, learn with me, analyze the market daily with me, get coin recommendation from me, get mentorship from me, everything from me. Just come to Makaveli Trader. I'll be waiting for you. So let's go back into flow. Remember, I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. If you like this strategy you're going to see in this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified, right? So what is flow? Flow is currently trading at the price of $8.57. I think the past 24 hours it has lost just 1.65%. And the all-time high, the highest the price of flow has ever hit was around 9 months ago at the price of $46.16. But the funny thing is that Flow has lost about 81% of that move. You can see it, and it's currently trading around $8, right? The thing about this is that the all-time low, the lowest price as this coin has ever seen, was around a year ago, which was around $5.83. Now, this is according to CoinMarketCap. Now, if you look at this, my chart is quite not the case. The reason being that Binance just listed. This is the weekly chart on Binance, and Binance just listed Flow in 2021 July. So the chart is having a less data than we want, but yet we're going to be working with this when we start working with technical analysis. Let's finish understanding the meaning of flow. So flow is fast, decentralized, and developers friendly blockchain designed as the foundation for a new generation of games, apps, and the digital asset that power them. You see, flow is the only level 1 blockchain originally created by a team that has consistently delivered great consumer blockchain experience. Example of those is CryptoKitties, the app wallet, NBA Top Shot. I know you know about these apps, right? Now, the funny thing about Flow token is that it is the native currency for the Flow network and the keystone for a new inclusive and borderless digital economy. Flow is just unique, and this is what makes it unique. Learning from and improving upon existing solution. Flow provide multi-role architecture. Flow design is one of a kind, allowing the network to scale to serve billions of users without shading or reducing the centralization of sensors. Now, resources oriented programming. It offers resources oriented programming. Smart contracts on flows are written in Candace, an easy and safe programming language for crypto assets and the apps, right? And apps. Developers ergonomics. Now, from upgradable smart contract to the flow emulator, this network is designed for those who want to build valuable product for the community. Consumer onboarding is part of what Flow gives. Flow was designed for mainstream consumers with payment and ramps, enabling a safe and low friction path from fiat currency to crypto. Let's look at this Flow. This is what Flow website looks like, and you can see they talked about how many users they have. And I looked at, you can see Binance, you can see the apps, you can see a lot of apps are currently developed with Flow, right? You can see a lot of apps have been built on Flow blockchain. Moonplay, Binance. You see a lot of apps really, Filecoin, a lot of apps are really being built on this particular Flow. Now, the project has its main, the top the top project that has been built on top of this app is this Genius and Chain Monster Top Shot. I don't know if you've heard about Top Shot. Now, this is one of the top apps that is currently. You can look at the apps. These are projects that are currently being built and being powered by Flow blockchain. You can see the apps. There's a lot of work that has really been done on Flow. That if you check at the apps that is currently built under it, you find out that they are really, really apps that are already doing well in the market. Now, Flow has this Flowverse NFT aspect and metaverse that is connected to it. Now, metaverse apps can be built on top of Flow. NFT apps can be built on top of Flow. Like I said, so many apps are being built on top of this app. The reason is that you can scale easily with Flow network. You can see that this gives Flow a lot of advantage. Now, Flow is built for developers, those who build apps. If you are interested in building apps, that you want to connect the app to the crypto community, and especially if you're interested in NFT, metaverse, and all of that, then Flow offers a lot of good advantage over other networks. Marvelous application, Matrix World, Evolution, Ballers, games, a lot of things I'm really seeing here that I feel like Flow really has a good network and already have a lot of good performance. You can see the sales from those apps. Remember, Flow will help you connect your app to crypto, right? Maybe you want to be giving rewards, whatever you want to do that is linked to decentralization. Flow gives you that advantage. You can see the sales of the coins that are under flows. You can see the NFTs. You see, if you want to create an app that will have an NFT in the game, Flow is the best option for you. So, with all this being known, the total supply of flow, how much is the supply of flow? The total supply of flow is 1 billion. Look at it, 1.3 billion approximately. In real figure is 1.378211,736, right? Now the current market cap is 2 billion point seven approximately. The real figure is 2.7140004937. Now, with this information we've gotten about flow, knowing that in the past 24 hours, flow has not really been strong. You can see the movement has not really been all that great. Like I said, it has lost 1.65%. Let's look at the chart of flow. We know the technical analysis. They offer good service for developers to build the app games, metaverse games, and any type of decentralized games, and have advantage of scaling easily. With this that Flow gives, then let's look at the price of Flow using the Binance chart. Like I said, Binance just listed Flow of recent, but Flow is not a new coin. Flow was created around Flow was launched according to CoinMarketCap Flow was launched way back a year ago, around 2018. That's when Flow was created. You see, the creator of Flow is the same one behind CryptoKitties, the app, and NBA Top Shot. So the founders are the same founders behind it. So now Binance listed Flow of recent. So we are working with a less data. So what I'm going to do is I will draw the chart on weekly chart, then I'll use daily chart and 4 hours because we have less data to explain the chart so that it can make at least some sense. So if you look at this chart, there's no support that is holding because I see that from the chart, Flow has broken all previous support and is still currently still falling. So the question is, how further can Flow still go from here? So we're going to be finding out. What I'm doing now is getting the support and resistance that I'm seeing that are obvious in my face. So I have mapped out the support and resistance areas. Now remember, support are areas on your chart when price is going down or when price is falling and couldn't fall any longer. It get to that point, it pause, either reverse or pause and continue the move. As a result of a demand, hidden demand is the cause of this pause and bounce, right? So this area, for instance, you can see price was going down, paused and bounced, right? Because there's a hidden demand here. The same thing happened here. It paused and bounced. There's a hidden demand here. So the opposite of support are called resistance. Resistance are areas on your chart when price is going up and couldn't go further. It has to stop moving as a result of hidden supply. And then price pause for a moment, either reverse entirely or pause and continue. But there is a pause, a sell off, a temporal sell off, or it could reverse entirely. That is what resistance is. Now I keep defining this term in my analysis because it is the major foundation of my strategy. So if you don't understand support and resistance, it might be difficult for you to understand anything I'll be saying. This is why I keep giving you the definition in every video I make. Now, let's break it down further. And I will tell you that I can contain everything that happened in a box because I want to look for a better support. The ones I'm seeing right here doesn't seem to do the job, right? So I can see that price, I want to treat here as a support. Like you see, I use that word. I want to treat here as a support. Why? Is because this coin has no previous enough data. You can see there's no previous support in the past that I can completely rely on than where it is right now. Which means chances are high they could continue going. Chances are high they could turn. You can see here they broke the support, here they broke the support, and they kept going. So they can still break this support. That's why I'm saying I am going to want to treat this particular area as a support, but have it in the back of your mind that support always break, just like resistance always break. But the good thing is that majority of times it support and resistance works. That's the truth. They work. Even though they break, they work. But when they break, a support will automatically become a resistance, and a resistance will automatically become a support. That is how it works. Like magic, they always intertwine each other, especially when broken. So we can see that I have tried to get yet another box just to try to contain what is happening and make sense of this chart, even though we have less data. I keep hammering on the fact that we have less data because data is very important to make decision. You need to have past data. Without past data, you are doing nothing but guessing the market. And yes, it is prediction, and prediction is a game of probability. So I am always open-minded with my analysis. So I'm going to be sharing my opinion with you. Remember, this is no financial advice. This is just me sharing my fair opinion and telling you what my strategy is saying about this market. So I have drawn the chart. I have gotten some important levels, but I think I can employ what they call the trend line. So I'm going to bring the trend line and try to see if I can make sense of this falling coin, right? And I think to make sense of this, I need to be on daily chart because there's no much data to work with, so I can understand what I'm saying. Okay. makes more sense. Okay, this is the seller's line. This is the seller's line, previous seller's line, and I can see that. Can I get a down line? Okay, I see there's a drama that quite took place around here. I see that. Okay, all right, that's quite beautiful. I see that. Here's what I see. I see that price was on a down channel, a contracting triangle, right? It's not it's actually contracting, not expanding. So you can see they came here, this point, and they broke the descending channel, right? The descending triangle. They broke it. Once they broke it and they went up, they came back for a retest. But instead of holding down that support that they held the first time, they completely broke it down, only to come back to retest this other line, this other buyer's line. Remember, this is buyer's line and this is seller's line. Now, this buyer's line, they came to retest it right here. That is where they are right now. Right, that is where they are. Good observation, but what can they do from here? Now, here is, I see two chances of something playing out. With the market, with the current market, Bitcoin could have a strong effect on the down move on this coin. This coin has a chance to either turn from here and make sense of this and attack this point. Remember, a broken support becomes a resistance. This was a support before in the past, but it's completely broken. Now it is going to be acting as a resistance. So even if they try to come back up to this point, they are going to be pushed right back. So at this point where they are around $8, the support area is between $7-6. So if they move up, if they hit $11, 11 point $11 from $11 range, in fact from $10 range to $13 range or $14, they will get paused, they will get stopped. I doubt if they could make it all the way on a one move. No, they are going to need patience. So they will get stopped around this point and then they'll come back, right, to retest the tip of this point. Now, if the demand in this area can hold them, they will attack the $15. They will attack this point and then enter this previous support. The goal is for them to come back to this previous support. Now, this is going to take a while because I really see this coin moving like this, struggling to get over this previous support, this $15 to $16 area. From $14 to $16 area is going to be a struggle for them to get through. So it's going to need a lot of patience. It's going to take in to the point of entering 2022 like that. So you're going to need patience. This is a coin where it's in a good price range. If even if they are going to go further, I just see this particular previous demand line, which is this one, stopping them around $6, right? Around $6 range, they will stop them. So if they sell off, if the sell off continue at worst case scenario, because I said, remember, we are working with a chart that has no previous data, no much previous data. All the previous support has been cleared. So whatever we are doing, remember, it is me just sharing my opinion. So if they can able to attack this, their journey is going to be like this. It's going to be a lot of struggle. If they make it through $16, there's a resistance around this point, around 17 $18. They're going to struggle. They'll face a struggle here. Another place is around $18 and around $21. But I tell you, before they can make it to $25, I would have come to update this video severally. But I do tell you, it's not going to be an easy ride for them. Expect a sideways for some time, a sideways, a struggle. The reason is they are still trying to find a good support on flow. But I see flow as a good investment because of the services they offer. Metaverse can be built on top of flow. Never want to miss anything on this blockchain. NFTs are being constantly built on flow, and the apps that are currently being built are really apps that are performing well in terms of sales, in terms of NFT. Look into it, visit their website and learn more about flow. I remember Bitcoin Gorilla. If you want to learn, trade with me, come join Makaveli Trader. Give this video a thumbs up if you've learned something new about flow. price. Remember, it's just me sharing my opinion. What